Alright, looks like I'm live here. Happy Festivus, everyone. It's December 23rd, and I just want to wish everybody it's the season of holidays, and they're all important. I have a little bit of a change. I was planning to do some 2007 stuff, which, like I said last time, I'm pretty much through my original old crumb bum camera. I was going to move on to do a couple of years of my version 2. Problem is that so far I do these streams from an alternate location because it's can't do my normal photo editing, so I do this stuff here, and I have a lot of copies, a lot of my older data. I need the original stuff. I usually put those on hard copies like CDs, DVDs. And I literally just hit last week was the last. I didn't quite realize that the photos I pulled last time were on the last disc that I'd versioned out. So when I say versioned out, I used to have a whole bunch of stuff on CDs. I moved into DVDs at a certain point to free up space, and because stuff gets older. I'm right at that. I'm right at that change point. So and I don't have those with me. They're back in a different state. So I'm going to be going back to finishing up a variety of those secondary projects in the days that I'm here. I'm assuming that I'm going to be able to stream all the days, but it's not going to be the typical editing. It's going to be maybe a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see what I can find in the junk drawer. Primarily, I want to finish up this Empire Builder set that I'd started a little while ago. We're going to see how far we can get on that today. I'm not going to go too long. And other stuff that I'm going to try. I got a bunch of other photos from other people. Same thing. They're not named very well, and if I can give them better things, I can talk about the stuff that went on at the time. Sometimes I was even on these trips. It's still pretty fun. So I apologize for that. So this will. But like I said, I think I got pretty good viewership before. So. To reorient folks, my friend who is an Amtrak person took these photos on a cab ride between Portland and Seattle in 2005. So it's before everything was resignaled. A lot of neat stuff. A lot of things that aren't even on my radar. When I took this trip, I went not only in the southbound direction, I was having lunch during this part of the track. So. We've moved ourselves up to about milepost 111 or so. This is about milepost 108. And I'm just going to begin here. I should have had two things here, but... So I'm going the wrong way. I tried to clean some things up, but I did a little bit of stuff offline not to bore people. So, for example, this is about milepost 108. Sorry. Today, this industrial area is quite a bit more involved. With new interlockings on either side and port facilities. You can see them here in Wikimapia, just what's going on here. And like I said before, I'd already done a little research. These are the milepost 108 searchlights. Doing a quick... The good news is that, when I went on this route in 2014, it had been resignaled, but it had not been resignaled up through the Google Earth, through high-definition Google Maps. So in 2012, you can see the bidirectional searchlights. An interesting thing with them is that they'd clearly been mounted on something else, and when they were put in this non-right-hand configuration, they just seemed to sort of cut the tops off, whatever these were attached to, and then put them on mast mounts. Maybe they were on a bidirectional signal bridge or something like that. Just interesting there. Unfortunately, I'm not sure who this guy is. Now, I sort of ran out of time. What my plan was to do an RR Picture Archives for Kalama, Washington. Because they've got pretty good search. Oops, no. Get out of here, stupid ad block. There you go. I bet that's it. Or a CLX and the 119. Yep, there it is. It's a plant switcher that's clearly been living there for a while, and that's exactly the one that we have in this photo right there. Is it? Looks like it. Yeah, that's it. That's what I always love about being able to find, me again, vaguely labeled photos that you can come back and give them an actual searchable file name. Say what you will about tags. It's really nice. Searchable file names are way more durable. Excuse me. Next. So we're coming up to the south of a yard here. I'm not entirely sure where that is. There it is. There's the pedestrian walkway. So I'm going to do is I am going to distance that. So when I was doing my cross-country photos, this is just me constantly. I got to find a marker location, so I know those signals are at 108.4. Then I use Wikimapy as distance feature. To try to get me to whatever I'm looking at. Yeah, there's new interlocking there, but not my problem. So that's about 1.4 miles. So it looks like 107.5. Not sure what that yard is, though. Maybe it tells me in the doohickey. Yeah, Kalama, whatever. The station area would be Kalama. Or however you pronounce it, which is probably not that. Yeah. Oh, dang it. I gotta go back one. Nope. That's another reason I don't tend to stream my newer stuff, especially on the bits that are this will be 107, I guess 6. South End, Kalama Yard, walkway. Oh, I don't need to check anything because I'm not saving any photos. And here we have the station sign. When I have station signs in my file names, I will do the milepost number, which is 107.5, and then I'll capitalize it like it's an interlocking, but it also has a milepost with it. So this is just a cloud. This is an unofficial location. Official locations get the all caps. Here we have our next signals. I'm guessing these are going to be 106.4. But if I really wanted to, I can look. I can see that for my amateur geolocation here. Geolocation skills are always nice. So right now, I think that let's see. Are those substations? Could be substations. It could be that industrial center. I'm betting it's that industrial center right there. So what I would do is I'll just... Whoa, hold on. I can get off of this guy. There you go. Past the yard. Past the lumber mill. Right there's the substation right there. So all I have to do is just drop the old Google Street View. Check the year, 2012. That's exactly what we wanted. And there are those signals right there. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to get an... let me see if I can get a view on them. 106.7 looks like. Oh, it's such a shame what all that PTC resignaling stuff cost us. 106.9? It doesn't really matter. I think it's still 106. All I have to do is go back and paste this file name here with the right one. Here we have 104. Pretty easy. Once you get a roll, I'm pretty sure that's a clear on the one we're looking at. And then the next bit we got would be this is going to be Longview Junction at milepost or Longview Junction South, milepost 102. So let's see where we are on that. There it is right there. I'm pretty sure. So it looks like what used to be, do we have a, and we'll see if there was a consolidation. But what I can do is hit the street view, go up I-5, and then see if I can confirm what that is. Hit it right there. You got November 2022. More dates. 2012. Yeah, I think I can see it there. Yep, right there. But this is already resignaled by 2012, which is interesting. Very long interlocking. Oh, okay. So we actually have two here. So this is Longview Junction South, and that's Longview Junction. It was a consolidated interlocking. Also note the missing center head restricting. We have a high head, and then this double lower one. That would allow them to have a normal, like, with that phantom aspect, you can normally, like a red over yellow in the west is typically a diverging approach, but how do you get a restricting? You can put a lunar on it, of course, or you can just have this phantom head. The southern like to do that too. So, what is it? Longview Junction South. I can just copy this, can't I? Nah, it's too much of a hassle. And then here we just have Longview Junction. And we have Union Pacific. This Cascades line, I believe Union Pacific has trackage rights on it. There's a lot of good stuff I'm seeing on some Twitter stuff of how the abandonment age of the 1970s and 80s and 60s really kind of screwed over future freight operations because they over-consolidated in a lot of situations. For example, the Rock Island or the Milwaukee Road over Stampede Pass were all things that likely should have desperately been, we desperately need today. I can't read what this number is. Oh no, it's something 4. 1934 maybe? 1934? And I don't know if it's you, or there could be a Y in that, but let's just see what this is. I hate the Diesel Shops Union Pacific roster is really irritating. GP60s. Is that a 60? Don't think so. Doesn't look like it. I just can't get a good consolidated roster. Let's check UPY. And I don't break 1,000. I have no idea what this is. Ah, well. I'll just put X's. It looks like there's a Southern Pacific engine behind it, so... This one's easy. BNSF 2293. See, and this just tells you what they are. Like, why can't the Union Pacific one do that? Look, yeah, it looks like it's 39-3. No, it's not. It's 38. What, 2293? Yep. And milepost 100, track 1 signal. Oop. Oh, some of these. Oh, that's just. So, some of these I think I can throw away, like that one. Oh yeah, it's the airport. Oh, there's the plane. Okay, so let's see here. Come on. Okay, there's your truss bridge. Milepost 100.6. Yep, there's that bridge. And it's about 100.3, it looks like. $100.3. This is the point where I'll just keep going because, oh yeah, see there's the airport. I'm not sure what airport that is. The Kelso Longview Regional Airport, which is KKLS. One of those airport codes. And wait, what's my mileage? 0.8 from 100.3, so it's about 99.5. Runway number 30. Next. This is Kelso South at milepost 98.9. Man, this is a really, really beautiful subdivision if they hadn't torn down all these cantilevers. I think this is Northern Pacific. Yeah. And we're at the next station, which is the Amtrak Kelso, Washington station. I love how they have the holdout track. I wonder if that's stuck up there. Oh, and my friend would always like jump out and get photos. Like I said, that wasn't always the best move he could make. All right, let's see what that is. I wonder if they still have that holdout track. I bet they don't. Wow, the Cascades is actually sitting there. I can't see if they have the holdout track or not. Amtrak has been trying to get away from those little holdout platforms, even if it means moving trains over via interlockings. Like here, I bet that they might have extra crossovers for it, because they really don't like holdout tracks. All right, can't. Yep, they have a little bit. They kind of have a holdout platform. Yeah, I think they use it. That looks like it's still used. Can't see on 2012. Yeah, they even expanded it. Looks like they put some additional concrete on it. All right, just a little looking at that there. So we have 9340. Remember, if you ever see a cabbage car, they just put a 90 in front of the original numbers. So 9340 would have been F40PH number 340. Let me just see if anyone's yelling at me for something I missed. Yeah, I'm not sure that's a GP60. I mean, maybe it's a GP60. I just can't. It's a blob. I can't read it. Oh, here we go. We got some more fun stuff. Yeah, he would definitely add. See, he has this on Cascade Train 3 whatever, 506. But 506 is just like, yeah, that's the it's a nice as a train number, but it doesn't help search. People don't search on a train number. Give me a photo of Amtrak Train 95, please. It's like it doesn't work that way. People want pictures of the equipment. But I can always make an edit. Like in this one, to be plus train 50 506. This is just the front of it, though. It's a shame they killed the Cascade. I complained about that the last time. Oh, neat. This would be the... See, that's the thing without the tilting. They're going to be able. How are they going to be able to get the old higher Talgo speeds? Now, apparently those are just for passenger comfort. But are the new train sets going to be able to go the faster speeds? In theory, it's a policy decision. Otherwise, because the engines didn't tilt, if the engines can go around those at higher speeds than the passenger cars can without derailing, the FRA doesn't care. That's just a passenger comfort thing. Frankly, I say abandon all passenger comfort. Give me the higher speeds. So this is an interesting thing. So I'm looking at this chart, but I can go to these speeds. So I think you said it was at 90 Kelso 97. I have it 97.3 here, but let me just go on, and I can go to the speed chart. 97.2. That's probably the one to 97.2. says 52. 52. So I love how the Talgo stuff, it would actually give you like 52 miles an hour. Maybe they dialed it back or upped it, because it just says 50. 50, and then it would have an approach to the 45, 45, 40. So this is 97.2 in terms of a speed sign. I'm assuming that I don't know what Amtrak's going to do with those train sets. It's on the NEC, it's going to be an outright capacity reduction. They're going to have to, hopefully they'll just put, I don't know what they're going to do. They say, oh, we can expand the number of cars for the holidays. But, well, it's a semi-fixed set. When are they going to have the time to pull those into a maintenance facility to put on extra cars? Eventually it'll just always have to, no one wants to, like what world do we live in? You're going to have one of two situations. A, they just get expanded to 10 cars full time. Or you're going to have, random semi-fixed train set cars hanging around that can't seal up on the ends very well. Where are you going to store those, in a yard? How are you going to block off the ends? They don't have proper end doors. It's just we've never saw a cell sets get broken up. Almost, it was unheard of. Every time they wanted to put more stuff in it, they never bothered. Hold on here, I gotta get a better thing here. This one. So I just think that their whole train set strategy is gonna have a sharp introduction to reality. I just don't know how long it's gonna take. 097.2. And I can't tell what number these are. Probably the next ones. All right, time to go back to my doohickey. But again, good geolocation on this. With that truss bridge, the fence, the road right next to it. Should be easy to find. There's the road. There's a truss bridge. Not sure it's a road truss bridge, though. Okay, there's the, where on earth would this be? Oh, at the end of the siding, right there. Okay, so there's current signals there, and I'll be able to just drop in and see what used to be there. Yep, there's the fence. Let's go back in time. 2012. There they are. Milepost 96.2. And they're gone by 2016. Ugh. Ugh, just so terrible. At least got a nice photo of these at this point. 096. That's a beautiful lump timber bridge there. Not sure what that counts as, though. Uh, 95.8 is Rocky Point. I'm just gonna probably just declare that as Rocky Point, whatever that's, or maybe that's the yard. I don't know. Oh, looks like there's a tunnel there. Wait, what is that track doing? That's bizarre. You just can't see it. It does loop around the Rocky Point. Oh, it's just really, really, really out of service. That's unfortunate. You have this beautiful little rail line there that's just really out of service. Wow, it's like it's sort of, you can kind of get to it, but it really doesn't want to be gotten to. Oh, yeah, you can get up to it this way. Huh. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. Just, yep, some logging railroad that's been out of service for decades. Sorry. I'll just hit this with something. There's your tunnel. Right. I mean, they made the trestle all nice just to not use it. Next interlocking is Ostrander. At some point we hit where I actually have photos. I don't need to keep doing other stuff. Oh, he actually has that properly done. What? The spelling's not right. Ostrander. Ostrander. This is not the same interlocking. There's a truss bridge there. He does not have it, but I'm assuming these are back to back. Milepost 85. All right, let's see. I know they have photos of Vader, which was mildly funny. So, oops. So I've marked this off as the right interlocking. All right. Oh, I can just look for that next truss bridge to locate that next interlocking. I think it's milepost 85. Yep, right there. There it is. And I do have this is the last interlocking I got photos of on my way down. And we have ourselves some additional signals that I cannot read. I think those are like 82. Nope, there's a gap. That's 71. This is like 74. Yeah, that's what that is. No way. I know I can't get any sort of picture on them. But if that's 71, that's pretty clearly 74. So I'll just go back to the last time I had signals. That's a pretty big jump to go from milepost 85 to milepost 74. I don't know what my friend was doing. Oops, that's 71. And this one's 74. This is 60 something. Cannot read that. Could be 61. What's the next interlocking? You got 72. Oh, it could be anything. All right, let me look what I have on my photos at this point, because I have everything in here. Here on milepost 68. Does this look the same? That's it. That's exactly it. This is the same location. You can tell by the trees. That tree there and those 3 trees. 10 years later, that's the same one right there and those 3. And those have all grown up in the intervening time. So this is milepost 66.8. Boom. Got it. Oh. I love that. I love that that feeling of getting a match. But this time I have to mark them as searchlight. And next interlocking. This is where it's going to get like easier. Looks like Napa Vine South. Ooh, that's not a good photo. Yeah, some of these pictures, it's like, what is this? This is, oh, it's a Mount St. Helens photo. It's bad, not good. You're gone. You're gone. So the question becomes, what interlocking is this? It's this or the one next to it. I'm betting this is Napa Vine South. I only have one photo of it. It's not a good one. There's a road through there. That's maybe the road can be the tiebreaker. Milepost 85. Vader. Appropriately named. CP 72. That's a new interlocking. There's Napa Vine. And somewhere in here, I guess I missed it. Okay, there it is. I didn't tag it in my when I put it in. Let's see what we got going on here. All right, so I found where it is. By the way, it's interesting this route of how far north you go on the Columbia River, because you assume Portland's like, here's Portland, and the Columbia River just goes directly to the ocean. It's quite a bit farther inland. Anyway, I need to find that town. Vader, Winlock, Napa Vine. Okay. There's the interlocking. There's the road. Let's see what I can see from the road. Oh, good. This is 2012. Yep, this is the right one. Just confirming. Didn't look quite the same. This is Union Pacific 8362. Looks brand freaking new. What is it? 8362? 78. Doesn't give me a builder date. Yep, that would have been brand new. 8372 would have been first half of the year. That was like would have been delivered like within days of this. Because this is all. Oh, sorry, not days. This is October. All right, sorry. Next one. This is gonna likely be Cialis Junction. I can't pronounce that. So let's see where that is. Huh. This town has a bit of the freeway, probably so it can do tickets. That's unfortunate. There it is. Huh. I'm seeing a grain elevator. Oh, there's the grain elevator. Yep, that's it. I should probably also specify these are searchlight masts. And another great, another good, this is probably going to be right on the other side. So, I bet these are at the same location. Oops. There it is. There they are. And that looks like the same place too. Yep, you can see the lumber yard is still there. I'm not sure that's an approach or... Oh, that's going to be an approach medium because we've suddenly switched tracks. Yeah, see, here we're on track 1. Oh, and I should probably mention that it's, like, far. Amtrak Centralia. What do I have of Centralia? Don't want to, because actually, you know what's funny? Even though I went southbound, I was looking out the back, so I have actually the same point of view. Centralia South, that's where we cross over, and here we are at the Centralia station. Here again, 93 whatever at Centralia. I don't know how he had enough time. Oh, because he was in the cab, I guess. Don't need Mount Rainier. I've been there. I have better photos of Mount Rainier. Oh, cool. Here we are at Olympia. I visited this station, and I did a photo thing on it recently. I forget what I was calling this station. Should probably maybe somewhat. I know it used to be called like Olympia Lacey and whatever stuff. There, Centralia. It's called like Centennial Station now. Let me just go to what I did with it. Oh, gets the bell telling me that we're almost to an hour. I'm gonna cut because I can cut this wherever. I'm just gonna probably cut this at an hour or a little under. Let me just see what I called this station for consistency. Olympia Centennial. So they really want to brand it that Centennial, so I don't know why. I think it was Olympia Lacey then, so I'm not gonna change it. Ugh, it's all this stuff's backlit. People don't shoot into the sun. Again, this is pretty, but doesn't really matter. Oh, the Nisqually River. I wonder if I got that photo. Oh, I actually got some searchlights at Centralia. Pretty nifty. Yeah, here we have Darth Vader is being replaced by another Darth Vader. When I started seeing this, I realized there's no hope, that the cost of equipment is so much that's always, just how cheaper it is to test with in situ placement than to try to do cutovers anymore. There's the Nisqually River. Wait, I has that as Muck Creek. Yeah, that's the exact same bridge. Why am I getting different names on that? Now there's the station, Olympia. So where's this bridge I'm hearing about? Come on. There it is. Yeah, I don't know why I call it Muck Creek. Huh. Yeah, you got it right. All right. I gotta pull out what I have it called as. There we go. Come on. Yeah, that's generic. Nope. I wonder what ferries those are. Why are there so many ferry photos? What's going on here? All right, I'm gonna solve this ferry problem, and that's probably what I'll call it for the day. Oh, hold on, so let me check what's going on in the chat. Brian, FYI, I had to switch. I don't have a lot of the photos of my 2007 ones here, so I'm probably gonna be doing a lot of rename. I have a bunch of sets from folks that, not just this guy, but other people. That's what I'm probably be tackling because I just don't have any other photos. I've completely run out of those 2007. The 2007s just. They're not on the backup media that I have here. They're in my other location. All right. So anyway, I'm going to solve this ferry mystery here. There it is. That looks like the ferry dock. Is it? No, it's just something from a factory. Okay, there you go. So it looks like we have 2 ferries to go to 2 islands. Let's see if I can find a Washington State ferry system. Washington State ferries. Okie dokie. These are from something I cannot pronounce, to Anderson Island and McNeil Island. I'm not seeing this. I guess there's other ferries. Pierce County. There you go. Okay, that looks like it. And sorry. Washington Corrections operates the same dock to McNeil. Okay, that's not okay. So it's going to be one of those 2 boats. All right, what do we got here? Don't know what that one is. Why was the train sitting there for so long? Maybe it is on approach. Oh, come on. Let's see if we can pull up a photo of it. That's one of them. Let's see if the other one looks different. Yep, they're effectively the same. The same type of ship. So, yeah, I don't know. probably just do whatever. Alright, let me just finish these up, and I will check whatever people's doing up to. Oh, wait, I know what I can do with this. This is a legitimate railroad location. So you always have that problem of sometimes if I don't want to do my I can make I can name something in relation to like the state, or I can name it in relation to a railroad object, and it's always better to do it in relation to a railroad thing. So I'm gonna do the distance from West Tacoma down to where I see that dock, that ferry dock. Now, why on earth did it seem like our train was just like... I think we're on approach. I think that's... I think we're legitimately behind someone. Wonder how they deal with the railroad crossing. It's got to be irritating. Okay, so West Tacoma Drawbridge that I have a milepost on is... West Tacoma, Bridge 14, milepost 14.4. Add 1.5 to that, so we're looking at 15.9. And then I can hit this up. So oops. 015.9. And problem solved. And again, we got the same ferry pulling in. So I can use my same file name. Just change the orientation. Same. Oh, I bet that's the Department of Corrections ferry, because that looks different than that one. Oops. Almost done. All right. Yeah, okay, we're at an hour now, so I'm just going to see if anybody has any chat stuff, and we'll see where we got into. So right now, we're about 112 of 300. It's crazy how long it can take to do some of this stuff compared to the other. I think I was at 60 before. But a lot of these photos are... of course, I'm deleting a bunch. Like, that one's toast. Don't need that. Ooh, wow. This is even before that new Tacoma Narrows Bridge was constructed. That's pretty cool. Wow. A lot of neat stuff as we come in here. So, I'll keep doing this tomorrow. Or tomorrow's going to be Christmas Eve. But, yeah, this is pretty low. You know, no, if you miss it, you miss it. What do we got here? Yeah, for a second I was just wondering, like, or because you can't. Sometimes they'll have flashing yellow approach medium, and I can't really tell if is the train getting that or not. So you might have missed it earlier in the chat. I had a what looked like a yellow signal. Well, was it approach or approach medium? Well, in the next photo they'd swap tracks to stop at the one of the stations, and I'm like, okay, that was an approach medium for a diverging movement. And in this case, it looked like the train's just going really slowly, so I'm assuming that those are going to be approaches, because the next signal it had was an approach at West Tacoma. Oh wait, no, it's sorry, that's the other side of it. So we have a clear. So I don't know why we're stopped there. Maybe they stopped. I don't know. There's not interlock signals there. Either way, we're going to be back tomorrow. I'll do another hour of this. Eventually, we'll finish this up, and I have some other stuff to do. So I'm sorry I don't have some of my other 2007 stuff. I'll bring that up. But it's nice. I'll parcel that out during the course of the year. I'll have a whole bunch more single night sessions to do, and double nights as well. So it's probably better that I'm using those single night sessions. That'll let me stream more when I'm only home for a single night. So if anyone has any questions, let me know. Thanks a lot. It's still nice to be able to talk about this, talk about these this 2005 stuff. That's really what the content is that I'm bringing. The positive. It's going through these old photos and seeing what's in them. Especially because these aren't necessarily even mine. It's everything's a surprise. Wow, those Talgo. I never got to ride a Talgo set. I kind of vaguely went in one. Never got to ride it, but it's just those short cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, crazy. All right, everybody have a great day. Have a great Christmas Eve tomorrow. Stay warm wherever you are, or if the storm's already passed, enjoy the warmth that you are now going to get. Just in case anyone is in the area, my SEPTA midwinter trip is on Tuesday, December 27th. Temperatures will be above freezing with some sun. You can contact me if you need some details. I've been tweeting them out, but I'm assuming that most people here probably aren't in the area. All right, stay warm, and if there's anybody else, and Merry Christmas. Oh, it's Happy Festivus right now. So for the next hour or so, you can complete your feats of strength or air your grievances around the aluminum pole. So, all right, have fun. Have a wonderful day.